Right now, you're making a decision. Keep watching or click away. And I'm deciding what to say based on what'll keep you here. Welcome to game theory. You've been playing strategic games your entire life. Every conversation, negotiation, relationship, they're all games with rules, players, and winning moves. Remember that group chat deciding where to eat? 20 minutes of, I don't care, you pick, when everyone had preferences. That's game theory in action. Or your friend who always gets better job offers? They're not lucky. They understand the game while you're playing blindfolded. Here's the truth. Life is multiplayer mode. Every move affects others, their moves affect you. Most people think they're playing solo and wonder why they keep losing. The next 15 minutes will reveal the cheat codes, strategic principles that govern everything from dating to business. You'll see the matrix of human behavior and finally know how to win. Think about it. What if every frustrating pattern in your life was just a game you didn't know the rules to? What if you could finally see the board? Let's find out. Chapter 1. The Multiplayer Reality. You haven't made a single decision today that didn't involve other players. Think I'm wrong? Let's check. Your alarm time? Set by when others expect you. Your outfit? Chosen for who'll see you. That Instagram story? Crafted for specific viewers. We're all in this massive multiplayer game. Like Twister, except society's the mat and everyone spins simultaneously. Traffic proves it perfectly. When everyone takes the fastest route, it becomes the slowest. Waze sends you through weird neighborhoods because it's playing chess while you're playing checkers. Even scrolling social media is multiplayer. Every pause, every like, trains AI that shapes what millions see. You're programming the matrix while complaining about it. Your mood? Multiplayer too. One person's bad day infects entire offices. We're all broadcasting and receiving constantly. Here's the thing. Everyone else is playing strategically, consciously or not. The question isn't whether you're playing, it's whether you're playing well. Once you see the multiplayer reality, you can't unsee it. Every interaction becomes clearer, every outcome more predictable, every move more strategic. Welcome to the real game. Chapter 2. The Nash Equilibrium of Everyday Life. That couple who complains but won't break up. The job everyone hates but nobody quits? Welcome to Nash Equilibrium, where changing alone makes things worse. Picture a concert. Someone stands for a better view. Others must stand too. Soon everyone's standing, nobody's view improved, and everyone's feet hurt. Classic Nash equilibrium. John Nash discovered this. Situations stabilize when everyone's making their best response to others. Not the best outcome, just where things get stuck. Instagram's a Nash equilibrium. We'd be happier with less social media, but quitting alone means missing out. So we scroll infinitely. Group projects too. Everyone waits for someone else to start. The procrastination equilibrium, where smart individual choices create terrible group results. But here's the power. Understanding equilibriums lets you break them. That friend who always picks restaurants, they broke the I don't care equilibrium by actually caring. Look at your life. Dating, career, friendships, all have these stuck points. But stuck isn't permanent. Sometimes one player changing strategy shifts everything. Why not you? Chapter 3. Dominant Strategies. Your cheat codes. Some moves work no matter what anyone else does. These dominant strategies are life's actual cheat codes. Take genuine kindness. Sounds soft. It's strategically overpowered. If they're kind back, you build relationships. If not, everyone sees who's the jerk. You can't lose. Honesty's another one. Not brutal honesty, that's just being mean, but actual honesty. Liars juggle versions of reality, stress about exposure. Honest people just remember what happened. Here's my favorite. Delivering more value than you capture. At work, relationships, anywhere. Give more than you take, become irreplaceable. The game tilts your way. Playing long-term? Dominant strategy. Short-term players constantly find new victims. Long-term players compound trust like interest. The beauty? No complex calculations needed. Don't predict others' moves. Just play your power moves consistently. Most people don't know these exist. They're reacting while you're following the manual. They're playing hard mode while you've found the shortcuts. Once you master dominant strategies, the game gets surprisingly easy. Almost feels like cheating. Good. Chapter 4. The prisoner's dilemma is everywhere. Two criminals separated, same offer. Rat out your partner, go free. Stay silent 1 year. Both rat? 5 years each. This is the prisoner's dilemma, and it's everywhere. You and your roommate hate dishes. Both wash? Clean kitchen. Neither? Biohazard? But if only one caves, they're the permanent dishwasher. So nobody moves. Climate change? Same structure. Everyone wants others to cut emissions, but cutting yours costs money. Global prisoner's dilemma. Dating apps, too. Being vulnerable could create connection, but also invites rejection. So everyone plays cool, nobody connects. Here's the breakthrough. Repeated games flip the entire strategy. One-time betrayal might win, but in repeated games, cooperation dominates. Small towns have less crime. Why? Can't screw someone you'll see forever. Repeated interactions create trust. The solution? Turn single games into repeated ones. Build relationships. Create accountability. Make tomorrow matter. When future consequences exist, cooperation becomes smart. Break the dilemma by extending the game. It's that simple and that powerful. Chapter 5. Information is your superpower. The most valuable currency isn't money. It's information others don't have. Poker without hidden cards isn't poker. Just comparing numbers like robots, the entire game is information asymmetry. So is life. Job interviews, information warfare. You know your skills, they know their budget. Whoever knows more usually wins. That's why expected salary is such a power move. Dating's the same. How interested are they? Seeing others? We even shame revealing too much too fast. Desperate. Here's what's crazy. People leak information constantly. Instagram stories, response times, body language. Smart players collect these tells. But sometimes revealing information strategically wins. Salary transparency helps workers. Vulnerability builds trust. The key? Choosing what and when. 3 rules. Gather more than you give. Verify everything. People lie. Time revelations perfectly. When you reveal often matters more than what. Master this, and you'll have superpowers. In information asymmetry, who sees more of the board controls the game. Every conversation becomes an opportunity. Every interaction, intelligence gathering. Knowledge really is power. Join our YouTube membership for exclusive perks like early access to scripts, input on future topics about productivity, and connect with a like-minded community that gets it. Click join below and let's build your easier, more intentional life together. Chapter 6. Playing the long game. Your reputation follows you like a shadow, affecting every interaction before you arrive. Game theory calls these repeated games. Past moves affect future options. Bridge burners can't get references. The flaky friend stops getting invites. The game remembers. Every interaction is 2 games simultaneously. The immediate game, today's gain. And the meta game, how this affects all future games. Short-term players grab quick wins. Ghost after getting theirs, steal credit, burn bridges. Works exactly once. Then word spreads. Long-term players play 4D chess, taking small losses for trust. Helping without scorekeeping. They understand reputation compounds like interest. Being predictably good is dominant strategy. Not predictably nice. That's exploitable. But predictably fair, reliable, valuable, unstoppable. Successful people build reputations that make future wins inevitable. Every kept promise compounds. Social capital earning interest. Once reputation hits critical mass, the game flips completely. Opportunities find you. Trust is assumed. Easy mode while others struggle. What game are you playing? More importantly, what game does today set up for tomorrow? Chapter 7. Mixed strategies and beautiful chaos. Sometimes the best strategy is no strategy. Welcome to Mixed Strategies. Rock, paper, scissors proves it. Always throw rock, dead. Random choices? Literally unbeatable. Randomness becomes armor. That's sometimes available, friend. More intriguing than always yes, friend. Unpredictability creates value through scarcity. Negotiation, too. If they know your limit, they'll offer exactly that. But unpredictable? They must offer more for safety. Nature gets it. Gazelles zigzag randomly from predators. Predictable gazelles become lunch. Randomness equals survival. Key insight: strategic randomness isn't chaos. It's calculated unpredictability. Jazz musicians know when to improvise. Mixed strategies make you unexploitable. Only bet good hands? They fold, and only bluff? They call. Mix right? Unreadable. Life application: predictable values, random tactics. Consistent character, varied approach. Like a river, same destination, different paths. Most interesting people aren't purely logical or random. They're strategically unpredictable. That's what makes them impossible to game. And irresistibly effective. Chapter 8. Backwards induction magic. Chess grandmasters start at checkmate and work backwards. It's backward induction, not what now, but where do I want to end? Then reverse engineer the path. Tomorrow's newspaper today. Want a house in 5 years? Forward thinking. Vaguely save. Backward thinking. Need X dollars, Y monthly. So job pays Z. Every decision gains clarity. Dating? Forward. Hope it works. Backward. Want these specific values? Now you know what to ask early. Most people can't think one move ahead. They just react. But thinking backward from endgame? Different dimension entirely. Job interviews become easy. What makes them say yes? Work backward. Now, you know exactly what stories to tell. Arguments too. Want to be right or solve problems? Work backward from resolution, not forward from anger. Backward induction cuts through complexity. No destination, path reveals itself. Every decision becomes simple. Does this move closer to checkmate? Start with the end. Work backwards. Watch impossible become inevitable. That's grandmaster thinking. Chapter 9. Zero-sum versus growing the pie. Most think life's like pizza at a party. Bigger slice for you means less for others. This zero-sum thinking keeps people broke and bitter. Sure, some games are zero-sum. Sports, poker, that one promotion, someone wins, someone loses. But here's the secret. Most of life isn't. Teaching someone doesn't lose your knowledge. Making someone laugh doesn't drain your joy. Helping others succeed doesn't diminish you. You've grown the pie. Apple didn't destroy Microsoft. Both grew by expanding the market. Competition increased demand for everyone. Relationships especially aren't zero-sum. More love given creates more to give. It multiplies, not divides. The tragedy? Zero-sum thinkers create zero-sum realities. Hoarding information, sabotaging colleagues, playing small games for small prizes. Meanwhile, positive-sum players build empires. Share knowledge freely. Help others win. Success creates more success. Rising tides, lifted boats. From zero-sum to positive-sum is like arithmetic to calculus. Create value from nothing. Turn competition into collaboration. Ask yourself, dividing pies or baking new ones? Your life's size depends on the answer. Chapter 10. Changing the game. The best players don't just play well, they choose which games to play. Can't win? Change the rules. Netflix couldn't beat Blockbuster at video rental. So they invented streaming, made the old game obsolete. Dating's who cares less game. Everyone loses. Change it entirely. Radical honesty. Now you're playing a different game, while others stay trapped in the old one. This is metagame theory, choosing games. Why some win effortlessly. Not better players, better games. Can't climb corporate ladders? Start businesses. Can't compete on price? Compete on experience. Can't change players? Change fields. That group where you don't fit? Stop playing their approval game. Find groups valuing your natural strengths. New game, new outcomes. The power question isn't how to win. It's what game am I playing and why? Wrong game means winning still loses. Successful people constantly evaluate their games. Good game? Play strategically. Bad game? Find new ones or make new rules. You're not a tree. You can choose different games. Sometimes winning means not playing. There it is. The hidden patterns running everything. What separates thrivers from survivors? You now see what 99% miss. Life's interconnected games. Every interaction has strategies and optimal moves. And you can see them all. Nash equilibriums. Those sticky traps. Dominant strategies. Guaranteed wins. Prisoners' dilemmas everywhere. Information asymmetry. Reputation unpredictability's power. But knowledge without action equals trivia. What changes tomorrow? Will you recognize your games? Choose better strategies? Play long-term while others play short? Grow pies instead of fighting for slices? Will you keep playing bad games? Or change them entirely? You're not just a player anymore. You're a game designer. Life's the ultimate open-world game. Complex controls, unclear objectives, no respawn. But you've got the strategy guide. Game theory isn't manipulation. It's understanding hidden rules to play consciously, creating positive outcomes, better equilibriums, games worth playing. See the matrix, play strategically, change the game. Life's too short for rules you didn't choose. Welcome to your new superpower. And hey, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Also, let me know your thoughts on what I just shared. Oh, and there's more. I've just started a Patreon to help support these videos and connect with you more directly. Check out the link in the description if you'd like to join.